Hello, home care agency owners. Welcome on over here. Today, I want to talk about remarketing. Remarketing is one of the best and most economical way to get more clients. How remarketing works is I'm sure you already experienced this before. Whenever you go on a website, let's say you put a red pair of shoes in a shopping cart and you didn't finish checking out and then you left the website. Then subsequently, magically, that red pair of shoes, an ad with that red pair of shoes start to stalk you around the internet to encourage you to go back to the site and complete the purchase. So that's remarketing. So remarketing typically works very well for those that still, right, if it's a little longer buying journey, you definitely want to continue to follow them around to entice them to come back and call you. So there's two major networks out there that you can leverage for remarketing. The first network is going to be Google's display network. And sometimes you might hear people call this GDN, but these are just banner ads, right? So how it works is when somebody visits your website, let's say, then they left your website, right? Then that your ad will start to follow them around the internet. Let's say subsequently that went on CAN.com, your ad will follow them into CAN.com as a banner ad. It will only be displayed to them, right? And then subsequently, let's say they went on ESPN, your ad will follow them onto ESPN, right? So these ads are called remarketing, and couple ideas on these ads. First of all is you definitely don't want to be stalking them. You don't want to be stalking them 24/7, wherever they go, you stalk them. So I typically do advise to set something called frequency cap, which just simply means how many times you show to them. So I typically set twice a day, right? Just twice a day, pretty randomly, your ad will follow them, right? And that's just gently enough to educate them to come back to your site. So one is to make sure you're setting the right frequency cap. Second is to also swap out your ads, right? You don't want to be following them around 24/7 with the same exact ad. Second network is going to be Facebook remarketing. So Facebook remarketing functions the same as, of course, these ads will appear on Facebook as they are swiping. Google Display Network follows everybody around the internet, right? Wherever there's ad placement as a banner ad, but those ads don't follow them into Facebook. So if you want to follow them into Facebook, then you have to use Facebook's retargeting technology. So in the ideal world, you do both, right? And Google Display Network is very, very economical because you are not paying at all while you are following them around the internet, right? And that way your brand is always on top of them. It's only when they click on your ad to go back to your website, that's when you have to pay. That's why it's very, very economical. It's always one of those things I always share that this is probably something you don't want to turn off, right? And also look at retargeting ads. One other big thing here is if you know your buying journey, right? So let's say it's about 30 days, you definitely want to make sure you're following them around for about 30 days. So you can set the length that you want to follow them around the internet. Let me know your questions.